pick up a couple things. Like my sink didn't have stoppers, so I haven't been able to wash dishes properly. I worked with Parker again this morning. He has the inside steps down, but the outside steps he is scared to death of. I found in the park an enclosed area that have a whole bunch of prefabbed RV steps, and I asked the manager if they were for sale, and she said nope, if you find one that works you can have it. Score. So right now I'm gonna go measure to make sure, see if one of them will work for me. So I'll let you know, because I think it'll be easier. Those the RV steps, A, are very steep, and B, they're very narrow, and C, like a couple people mentioned in the comments, there's no back to them, so they're probably intimidating just for that reason. So, and I know it's just a matter of time before I myself take a header out those steps. So yeah, I definitely need to change that, both for me and Parker. Also, Robert backed out of the trailer sale, so my trailer is still for sale. I'm still waiting on the notarized bill of sale to come in the mail. We thought it would get here by now, but it hasn't. But as soon as that comes in, I can go and change the paperwork and list it for sale. So if you know anybody that wants a 19-foot, 1989 Wilderness Yukon, okay, so I got the bill of sale in the mail, and I found some steps that'll work. I started to try to, as you can see I'm sweating, tried to drag it here, but one of the residents came out and said, don't do that. When my wife gets back with the truck, I'll load it up and bring it over. Oh, how nice. It would have taken me hours to get that here. I could only go about 10 feet at a time, and then I had to stop and sit on the steps. Anyway, so I'll show them to you when they're here. Go ahead. You can do it. Good job, Parker. You're such a good boy. Your mama's boy. Yes, you are. Good boy. For tonight's keto dinner, I'm having yellow squash with 1 hamburger patty cut up and a 1/4 cup of Ragu Classic Alfredo. Go keto. Well, I talked to the owner of the dealership where I bought the RV, and he's going to come over tomorrow to see if he can figure out what's going on with the fan, and look through a bunch of remotes that he has in his office to see if it could be there. So, bottom line is, I don't know if it, and you know, to be honest, it's really not that big of a deal anyway, because at this time of year, the air conditioning's on pretty much 24 hours a day anyway. So, if nothing else, I may end up replacing the fan with, I don't know if just buying a remote is going to work, because this one is hardwired. So I don't know if a remote would even work for it. And this is 15 years old. Personally, I don't think it looks 15 years old. I mean, I think it's nice, but I don't know. So I don't know. And that's it for today, and we'll see you guys tomorrow or whenever. Bye.